Welcome back, everyone. I'm Leila,
And I'm Laura.
and this is For Your Penjoyment, a show about fountain pens and the joys they bring us.
Brought to you by Pen Boutique.
So how are you doing today, Laura?
I'm doing pretty well. We had really great events since the most recent show with Kirk Spear
That's right.
and Anine from Kenro, who I had never met before. And I really liked her. She was super nice.
I wish I had been here. She was super nice to communicate with via email. I
Yes.
wish I had met her in person.
I know. Well, we'll find out why you weren't there when you talk about what you've been up to.
Yes, we
But
will.
it was a very, intense event as usual, so I was tired on the weekend. I rested, but I inked 2 pens.
Ooh.
I inked my new pen that I'm not going to talk about until
That's right.
pen time. And I inked another pen that I'm not going to talk about yet either.
Oh, my.
And my friend Stan brought me takeout octopus
Delicious. How was it?
and churros.
That's an interesting combination, octopus and
He
churros.
knows I like them. So.
That is delightful.
That's what I did this weekend. And then I'll tell about the pen thing after you talk about your thing.
Sounds good. I went on the annual retreat that I go on with the nonprofit I volunteer with.
Yes. I know you were really looking forward to that.
Yes.
You love it so much.
We went to Rehoboth Beach.
I've never been there. It's in Delaware, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It was a really good time. I saw the sunrise twice.
Oh, yeah, I saw your picture on
Yeah.
Instagram, and it was so beautiful.
I even got to see the moonrise over the ocean.
Oh, it was a full moon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really beautiful
Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever really paid attention to the moonrise.
moon.
I even thought, like, what's the deal with this moonrise thing? And then I saw this little thing glowing on the horizon. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. Like, it was
Huh.
such a tranquil
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you needed a tranquil week.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Yes.
what pen are you using?
Okay, so today, the day we're filming,
Right.
is my fountain pen anniversary.
Yeah.
The anniversary of the day I got my first fountain pen.
I love that.
So, in honor of that, I am using my newest pen and my oldest pen, the first pen I ever got.
Oh,
So my first pen I ever got is the Black Pilot Metropolitan, and
Right.
I inked it up with Penjoyment Purple.
how appropriate.
Such a good combination. Oh my gosh. So smooth. I can't
love
believe it. It's a
that.
medium nib. It's incredibly perfect with Penjoyment Purple. I
Yeah.
love it. I don't use this pen that often, but oh my gosh, I'm loving it so much.
Sure.
The other pen I'm using is a pen that Lena gave me, and it's so special. It's an Aurora Optima, like I wrote about in a recent blog article. It's my
Yeah.
favorite color from the article. It's the burgundy color, and I got a fine nib. It's just so beautiful, and I inked it up with Diamine Flowers Burgundy Rose, and it's like the perfect match. It's
Oh, wow.
insanely perfect, like just
Yeah, color-wise, it's on point.
and it has tons of shading, so it kind of looks like the varying colors in the Aurora line, or however you pronounce the name of that
Aurora
material.
line.
Yeah, it's unbelievably perfect.
A well-deserved
Such a
pen.
special pen. Thank you,
Yes.
Lena. Really,
That's
really
lovely.
special. Yeah.
Well,
What are you using for your pen today?
I'm using a sentimental pen, go figure.
Just like I am.
One that I have to credit Lena with, it's becoming. Yeah. Using the Leonardo Rangoli.
So pretty.
This color still makes me so happy.
Yeah. It's
And
just, oh.
It was just, I don't know, really sentimental being a part of that process.
Yeah, and I have those special memories of us being at the DC Pen Show.
Right.
And, oh,
It was really something.
yeah,
So,
it's really special.
and it's inked with Kujaku.
Nice, Iroshizuku.
It works really well with the colors in the pen, so I'm quite happy with it. Well, Laura,
Yes.
once again, there are a lot of new things we have to talk about on the show.
Of course.
Who would like to start? I mean, you have an abundance of new things.
Well, I have a new thing I'm really excited about. Maybe I should start with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have it right here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So, this may surprise some viewers, but we are both really big vampire fans.
We definitely are.
Yes. And this is the new Esterbrook King of the Night, Estie. It's inspired by classic Hollywood horror films like from the 1950s.
Yeah.
And it's a tribute to my favorite guy, Count Dracula.
That's right.
But the packaging is really cool. It's got these Hollywood movie kind of images. This part glows in the dark, the Esterbrook logo.
That's awesome.
Yes. You open it up, and there's these cool little extras. There's this little stationery set kind of thing with
how
envelopes. It looks really
cute.
vintagey, like something you found in an old attic, and it's
I
all
love
aged.
that.
There's some washi tape.
The washi tape was a fun touch.
Washi tape. And then you get, what's sleeping in here? It looks like Dracula's cape.
This detail
So cool.
just delighted me.
Held shut by a magnet, and then whoosh.
That's
It's
beautiful.
so beautiful. I mean, this packaging is cute. It's kind of cheesy.
Right.
The pen, though, is gorgeous.
Like, I love a good gimmick. I do.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this-
love campy stuff, and this is very
Yes,
campy.
this
But
is
the
very
pen
campy.
is not campy
The pen is
at
stunning.
all. The pen is super stunning. And I think this is the first time ever that I actually love a swirly pen.
Really?
Yes. I really want this pen.
So do I.
It's so pretty.
And no two are alike.
no,
They are
it's
just
this
gorgeous.
really deep red color. It's made out of alumilite, whatever
Yes.
that is. I
You got
don't know. But, so it's got this beautiful deep scarlet red, ivory, and tinges of gold.
The shine on that's
so
amazing.
pretty. I just really like it. I think because it's not a whole bunch of different colors swirled together, it doesn't like make me go, swirly.
Right.
I don't know. And I just really like the colors. And they're so deep. Like, oh,
It has
I
a lot
don't
of
know.
depth to
I
it,
just
for sure.
really, really like it. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful. It's a classic Estie,
Mm-hmm.
standard size cartridge converter.
Right.
Steel nib. It's got that wonderful Estie cushion cap that seals it
That is
so
nice.
it doesn't dry out. I love my Estie so much, the way they never hard start. They're really great pens. Really excited about this pen.
This was a really cool release.
Yes, very, very cool. What's your first thing I know you're going to tell me about?
I've got, first thing. What do I want to talk about? I have a tray of things to talk about.
Yes, you do. Is it like eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
Yeah.
Closing your eyes and choosing. Aha.
I've got the newest release from TWSBI.
Okay.
This is the Diamond 580 Caribbean with onyx trim.
This is a super pretty color. I really
This is
like it.
super pretty color. I love the shine on
Uh-huh.
it. Those teals leading up to those petrol blues are in our wheelhouse
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
a very Caribbean blue, definitely.
And I like it
It's
paired
really
with the
nice.
onyx trim. Nib, same onyx. as
Oh,
the-
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's a great. It's going to be
Wow.
a great addition to the Diamond 580 family.
Yes. Very nice choice of colors.
Yeah, and it's a TWSBI, so it's always going to be reliable.
Mhm. All the
Nibs
different
work
nib
nicely.
sizes,
Mhm.
everything.
Exactly.
Great pen if you want to use sparkly shimmer ink, and you get a
That's
stub
what I
nib
use
or a
all
broad.
mine.
You can see the beautiful ink in there.
Right.
Yeah, it's
That-
really.
I
really
use my
nice.
TWSBIs primarily for shimmer inks because I
Yeah,
want
me too.
to
Yeah.
see everything.
Yep.
Yeah. I
That's
like
beautiful.
this one.
I like it. Next I'm going to do inks.
Inks.
This is really cool. So these are the Diamine 160th anniversary inks. It's a new shape for the bottle, which I really like. Look at
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Okay, so I like how it says Inkwell on the
You
front.
do like you an inkwell.
I do like Inkwells. And And it's got these cool splat designs. It looks a lot more modern than the other anniversary
It's got
inks.
a classiness to it.
It is. It's classy, but also fun. And look at all
Yeah.
these fun pictures of
I do like
different
that.
kinds of writing tools and stuff on the side. These
Yeah.
are super nice packaging. And then look at the shape of the bottle. I love it.
That's special.
It's really cool. It's got these sort of ridgy parts that stick out at the top and bottom.
Yeah.
They're really elegant, and I love the design on the label. The whole thing is really,
The whing
really
is
nice. I
well
really
conceived,
like it.
yes.
Yeah, I really, really like it.
Made in UK.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we have 6 different colors here.
Yeah.
We have, I might be pronouncing this wrong, I don't know, Atoll or Athol Street. I mean, it's not called street. It's Athol Violet, but it's named after a street.
Right.
So Diamine is from Liverpool. So
That's
these
right.
are inspired by the brand's history and different iconic locations in Liverpool. So that's the violet. It looks like that.
Oh, nice. It's reminiscent of Penjoyment purple, just a
Ooh,
little bit.
I think it's a little cooler than Penjoyment.
Might be a little cooler. You
Yeah.
might be right.
It's nice though.
It is very
Then
pretty.
we've got Canal Side, which is a
That's a
waterway.
nice
It's got
green.
green water, you know, London City kind of looking green. Then we've got Port of Call, which is a tribute to the activity on the docks.
I like that color.
Yeah, it's a super you color. When I saw
Yeah.
that, I knew you'd love it. Then we have Rosewood, which is a nice brown,
That is beautiful.
and it's inspired by vintage poly sand tables, and I have no idea what that is. I tried to look it up and couldn't really figure it out, but it does look like a nice
It's a
rosewood
beautiful brown,
color.
Sure.
Okay, and then we have Tariff Teal, which is the Tariff Street Factory.
Oh, that's
inspired
nice.
that. I know, isn't that a great
Look
teal?
at that amount of sheen on that.
I know, that's such a you color too.
Oh,
Really, yeah,
yeah,
yes. I kind of want to try that one.
definitely.
And then last one, we have the wax seal, which, you know, is
Love
like the
that.
wax seal on an envelope from one of those old
Or an
fashioned.
old bottle of whiskey.
Or
something
sure,
like
yeah,
that. Sure.
yeah. So it's a nice red.
I love it.
I love the sheen on that one.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, these are cool.
This is a fun
I'm
release.
excited. Yeah, I mean, 6 new inks like
6 new
that,
inks, I'm
and
happy.
they're all real nice ones.
And it's a good amount of ink too. 75 milliliters.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
They're pretty sizable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I have. This is a big one. Bear with me 1 second.
Okay.
I have a new release from Monteverde.
Okay.
We've been talking about Monteverde a lot on this show,
Yeah.
especially the last episode when we interviewed Ken.
Of course.
But they just keep coming out with new and fun things. Like this is their 25th anniversary year.
Oh, is that why they're coming out with all these new things?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why they threw out there the MP1.
Right.
Brought out the MP1 in a new color.
Mhm.
Lots of fun
Oh,
stuff.
that's right. We didn't show the new color. There's the new pretty blue color.
There is.
We can throw in a picture of that. That came out after the most recent
That's
episode where we talked about
it's
that
a
pen.
gorgeous blue.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And I still really like the locking mechanism on that demonstrator.
Yeah, it's
Good job,
interesting.
Monteverde. But they came out with the Innova Ombre Fusion
Uh-huh.
collection. Now, did you know the Innova was the first pen model produced by Monteverde?
I did not. I
So-
didn't know anything about
Yeah.
the Innova.
So for their 25th anniversary year, they
Cool.
figured go back to the beginning and revive it,
Naturally.
refresh it.
Yes.
Let's say.
I mean, these sure look new. They don't look vintagey at all. They're
Exactly.
like, wow.
So they've got 3 new colorways. This one in my hand
Matches your nails.
matches my nails. It's called Charm. It's a violet, pink, and magenta combination.
Very
And we have them available
interesting.
in fountain, rollerball, and ballpoint. That's the roller. Come on,
Okay.
ball.
So it's a
fountain.
snap cap.
It's got the snap cap on
Uh-huh.
it. Fountain's beautiful. I do like this pen a lot.
Do you own this pen or no?
Not
I mean, a
yet.
different. Not yet. Okay.
I thought about getting their Innova Lightning over the summer.
Okay.
And then, the wallet does what the wallet
Of
does.
course. You can't get every new. Wow, that is a really
It's a
snappy
sturdy
snap.
snap, yeah.
Whoa.
This colorway is called Harmony.
Wow.
It's so bright,
Oh my
so
goodness.
tropical.
Wow.
It's purple, orange, and magenta.
Okay.
I am a fan. And they all have the carbon fiber ring around the cap.
These nibs look nice.
The nibs
They're
are pretty cool.
big.
Yeah.
This looks like a flex nib.
That's a
this
flex
one,
nib
too.
right there. Mm-hmm. And I'll put this one down. The last colorway I have, these are pretty, like, energizing
Very
so far, right?
energizing. Well, this one's calming.
This one's a little
This
calming.
one's super energizing. This one's like
This one I would say
dreamy.
is much calmer.
Ooh, yeah.
This one's called Bliss.
Oh, good
It's
name.
got your gold to blue to white gradient
Okay.
going on.
Ooh.
Some nice teals pop up in that merge, that gradient section.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Huh. Which color's your favorite?
All of them.
What?
Yeah, I'm a sucker
they're
for
all
brights.
you in different ways.
Different
That's
moods
true.
for different days. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had to pick one,
Yeah.
it would be Harmony for
Really?
sure.
I was going to say this one.
Surprise, surprise! I know.
The blue one.
This was me over the weekend.
Yes.
Very blissed
yes.
out.
And this is you, like your passionate side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It kind of matches, goes with my lipstick right now, kind of.
Can I mention Lena's nickname for us?
Go ahead.
So she told us that she has this nickname for us that she refers to us like when she's on the phone with, I'm not sure who, like
With
different
certain
vendors.
different reps,
or,
yeah.
Or, yeah, reps or maybe even customers. I'm not sure.
It's possible.
But she has this nickname for us, Fire and Ice. These pens remind me of that.
They really do.
We got the ice pen.
And we definitely
We
got the
got
fire
the fire
pen. I mean, it's not inaccurate.
It's not inaccurate.
I hate double negatives, but it's not inaccurate.
I don't think Lena intends ice to have like a negative connotation.
Oh. No.
But, I mean, it can, but I don't think she means that.
She definitely doesn't.
Because I'm ice.
If you had to guess
Yeah.
which one of them. I don't think it's negative at
I
all.
don't either. I kind of love it, actually.
I do too. I love that we have like a dynamic duo nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to products.
Yes. All right. I've got a lot of details on this one, so get ready, Leila.
I'm so ready.
This is a very fascinating pen.
Okay.
This is the new limited edition pen from Delta.
Good golly.
It's called the Delta Sentinel-Essie, which is,
After the Sentinel SE people?
you know a lot about the Sentinel-Essie
I
people?
know of the Sentinel SE.
I don't until I read about them because I was researching this pen. It's fascinating.
I won't burst. Please continue with your.
I
telling
had
us about
never
your
heard
research.
of them. It's really cool. It's one of the most isolated tribes of people in the entire world.
Yeah.
It's an island off of India called North Sentinel Island, and they're by choice completely isolated from the outside world. The clip is inspired by the hunting tools that the tribe uses.
Very
It's really
nice.
cool shape.
I like
The
that.
pen itself is inspired by the sea, sky, earth, and forest tones. Look at the cool grip section there.
Look
It's like
at
the forest
that.
floor, kind
And
of.
we got an ebonite feet on that, I'm assuming.
I think so.
Mm.
And on the top of the cap and on the nib is the outline of the shape of the island. And this is only 388 pieces worldwide.
Wow.
They're numbered. It's a piston filler. And it comes in a huge range of nib sizes.
Really?
Yes, I was super surprised by this. It comes extra fine, fine, flex extra fine, flex fine, medium, broad, and stub.
There are a lot of interesting competing textures going on.
Yeah, and
in
it's
this
got
pen.
those really pretty petrol blue colors,
Beautiful
kind of
barrel.
stripy
Beautiful
kind
cap.
of material.
And then you've got the
The
rings,
orange, it's got a lot going on.
the green.
The green here, like a foresty.
Oh, you
It's
got,
really interesting.
And it's numbered on the bottom, apparently.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I like the bottom. It almost looks like a stamp
It
kind
kinda
of thing.
does.
Reminds me of some of those David Oscarson pens
Yeah,
with the
when you
stampy
stamp it.
kind of looking bottom.
And it's got the island on the top finial.
Yeah, I mentioned
Huh.
that. Yeah, it's really interesting. It comes in rollerball too.
Very
And the
nice.
rollerball also has that really pretty grip section with the brown.
The grip section is very pretty.
Yeah. It's a pretty big pen.
It's bigger than most Delta limiteds
Yeah,
that we've
it's.
gotten.
I tried to put it in Penelope and it fit, but it was like only partially went in, so it's like, yeah, maybe not. But yeah, that's a really interesting pen.
I like that.
Yeah.
You've got another interesting one from Sailor.
Okay.
Whoa.
These are incredibly interesting, and I really like them. They're really beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a new bespoke dealer exclusive, super special Sailor pen. We have 3 different colors. I have no idea how to pronounce this. It's Japanese. I'm just going to mangle it. It's Nawate Furubihaku, something like that. Do you
Okay.
want to have a go at it?
Nawate Furubihaku.
That sounds good when you say it.
I
have
could
no
be completely
idea.
wrong, but that's okay.
All right, so these pens are Urushi lacquer,
Ooh.
and it's made using a technique called the Izunuri lacquering technique,
Huh.
which the lacquer is applied in layers in the humid climate of the Aizu region.
Interesting.
And it's got this really cool shape called Nawate, or however you pronounce it, which means in Japanese the paths between rice paddies or long straight roads. So it's got this straight
That's
thingy here.
different.
I really
Yeah.
like that shape. It's really cool. And that gives it a sleek, elongated look, and it's really comfortable for capping and uncapping. It just
Nice.
sort of has
Because you have something to put your thumb
you
on.
just push your thumb
Yeah.
against it, and it keeps the pen from rolling too,
Right.
obviously. So these are made with shredded strips of foil that's layered into the lacquer, and we have 3 different colors. This one is called Sui. It has silver foil in it.
Beautiful.
So pretty. And
That
each
is lighter than I expected it to be.
I like how lightweight they
Yeah.
are. Yeah. Each one has a special matching sleeve that's made out of upcycled silk kimono fabric.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, they're really pretty. And then this one is called San. It has gold foil.
Oh.
I love the matte finish on these too. It's so interesting.
It's
the
got
finish
just
and
enough shine.
and the the
but-
depth that's in them with the
Yeah.
foil embedded into the lacquer
That's
in different
something.
layers. You can see how some of the pieces are farther down in the lacquer than others. It's got this really interesting depth. And this one is called Yu, and it describes it as reddish silver. I would call it more like copper.
Copper.
Yeah.
This might be my
That's
favorite.
definitely my favorite. I really like that one. The copper is so pretty.
That's stunning.
Yeah.
It's stunning in its simplicity.
Yes, exactly. They're
Yeah.
really elegant and eye-catching.
Exactly.
And I like how the foil sort of catches the light when you move it.
Just enough shine.
Just enough. And
Yeah.
it's just like not over the top at all. It's
Right.
very, just, yeah, really,
Yeah.
if I could get one of these pens, I don't get pens this expensive, but I would like this pen. What do you have last?
I've got a Lamy release.
I know. It's a very
A
interesting one.
long-awaited Lamy release.
Yes.
For the fans of Harry Potter out there.
People are very excited
People
about
are
this.
super excited about it. These are the new Harry Potter Lamy All-Stars. This one right here is Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
We
And
also
Gryffindor
have...
has... What
Flames,
does it have
I
on it?
believe?
Flames, I think.
Yes.
Yes, it has flames on it.
We have Slytherin, which
With snakes
has the
on it, of
snakes.
course.
Now, they also have Hufflepuff, which looks floral to me.
Yeah, some kind of planty looking thing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Ravenclaw with the feathers.
Very nice. And they are each a nice matching color that goes along with the house
Exactly.
colors of that house.
What I was going to say was people are very committed to these houses of Harry Potter.
Yeah, like people like to sort themselves and find out which
Exactly.
house they're in.
Like once
People
they
were-
take the sorting hat quiz,
People
they're
were
like,
talking about that on our Discord, and I didn't really have time to read it, but I saw people were getting really excited about it.
I overheard a conversation in the store the other day. Well, I thought I was a Ravenclaw, but But the Sorting Hat told me I was a Hufflepuff, and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, girl, me either. I didn't know what she was talking about, but that's okay. I was incredulous with her.
Yeah,
I was in solidarity.
I just found out that Leila has never read Harry Potter. So.
Surprise! I've never read the books, and I've never seen the movies, and I have
Wow,
I have very little interest.
that's amazing,
and that's okay.
That's like the kind of thing that I'm usually like completely out of touch with popular culture.
I'm allowed to be out of touch
Yes,
too.
you are. I think that's pretty cool.
So yeah, Harry Potter, everyone. Harry Potter. Well, Laura.
Yes.
Well, gift giving season is on the horizon.
People are thinking about it already. It seems
Yeah.
early, but
It seems
yeah.
early, but if you're, say, economically conscious,
yes,
Black Friday sales are coming
true.
up. Retailers are going to have all kinds of flash sales for things.
I know.
If you want to spend wisely, then
That's
this might be
true.
on your mind.
That's true.
So I figured, why don't we talk about the art and the care of gift
Yes.
giving?
I think this is a very interesting topic.
Absolutely. Like, what is the purpose of any gift, really?
The purpose of any gift is to make the person you're giving it to know that you care about them
Exactly.
and that you know them well enough to select something that you think will make them happy.
Sure. Absolutely. And not only that, like, you think they're worth the effort and you think
Yes.
they're worth showing up for.
Yes.
It is a gift of care.
Exactly.
It is a
Yeah.
hug in a box or whatever packaging comes with it. You
Right.
know? A lot of people out there, and myself included at times, we may think, I'm just not a good gift giver.
Yeah.
You know what
A
I
lot
mean?
of people, part of the stress of the holiday season is they want to give people gifts that the person will like, but they're like, I hate buying gifts because I don't know how to pick something, and it's
Right.
just really stressful for them.
They put too much
It's not
pressure
fun,
on themselves.
yeah.
There is no such thing as the perfect gift, people.
True.
Let's remove that illusion
Right.
and then go into the holiday season just wanting to communicate love to one
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
in whatever
That's
way
the
is
important
appropriate.
part.
you know?
Right. Yeah.
What I try not to lose sight of at the holidays when I start getting stressed out
Mm-hmm.
is joy.
Yes.
The focus is joy. That sounds familiar,
It
right?
does sound familiar.
And I'm like, I want to impart that joy upon everyone I encounter.
Right.
Like, from the people I say happy holidays to the people I actually give gifts to.
Right.
So,
We were talking the other day about how, I mean, we're not going to try to say fountain pen or pen is the perfect gift for everybody.
oh.
But because we love pens so much
Mm-hmm.
and pens bring us joy,
Right.
we want to share that with other people.
Absolutely.
And we know that having pens makes you focus on beauty. It makes you slow down and enjoy the thing that you're using.
Right.
It brings you into this community of people who are really welcoming and sharing.
And that's a gift in itself
It is.
sometimes.
Because when you use a pen that's special, first of all, if you give someone a pen like that, you're telling them that you think they're worth something that's a little more special than just a regular old disposable pen.
And you believe in what they're going to put out into the world with
Exactly, yeah. And when you use a special pen, it just makes whatever you're doing, no matter what, if it's just writing a grocery list or whatever,
or doodling.
it's more
etc.
it's more enjoyable. It's just more. It just makes your life better
Absolutely.
and makes you appreciate things. You know, the beauty of it, the smoothness of the pen. You know, all these little details that we almost start to take for granted because we use nice pens all the time.
Right.
And I don't mean nice pens, like it doesn't have to be super, super expensive.
Right.
But any pen that's like an intentional kind of,
Mm-hmm.
this is a gift pen, not
Right.
just some crummy pen that you buy at the drugstore.
Mm-hmm.
That shows people that you care about them and make them know that you think they're worth using something a little bit special
Exactly.
and elevated. And it doesn't have to be a fountain pen. You have to know your recipient. Some
Yeah.
people aren't fountain pen people, and you
that's
can't
perfectly
force that
okay.
on people.
Exactly.
Some people maybe are unsure. They might like a fountain pen, but maybe not.
Right.
Other people, if you think about it, you're like, no, this person would not really want to put the care into what it takes to own a fountain pen.
100%.
If you have a fountain pen, you need to clean it, you need to refill the ink, etc.
And you have to ask yourself,
And some
will
people
this person
just
need it?
aren't interested in that. But they could still enjoy a special pen,
Yep.
a roller ball or a ballpoint. Leila, you know, I feel like I'm not being as articulate as I usually am. And I think that's partially because this time of year can be hard for some people. It's a super joyful season. It's about joy. But it also is hard for people for a lot of different reasons.
Sure.
You know, maybe you're not with your loved ones, you've lost loved ones, you have things going on in your life. And I think it's really important to be aware of that when you're dealing with the people that you encounter this time of year and be
Absolutely.
compassionate towards them.
Compassion. We need to show more compassion toward people.
Yeah.
Now more
Yeah.
than ever, I think.
I think so too.
The world's
a lot
hard.
of people are, for all kinds of different reasons,
Absolutely.
struggling right now.
Mhm.
And, you know, kindness really goes a long way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even if you're not giving a physical gift, just, again, the kindness that we give to one another
Mm-hmm.
could change a person's day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got a couple gift suggestions.
We
for
do.
people.
Yeah, we were thinking about gifts that are kind of easier than some to figure out that are good for different types of people. First of all, we were talking before about, like, whether the person's a fountain pen person or not.
Right.
Like, would the person lose the cap of a fountain pen, for one thing?
Does the person want to clean
Does the
the
person
darn
want to
thing?
clean it? And if not, don't force a fountain pen on them.
No.
But we have a lot of really beautiful roller balls and ballpoints.
I mean, if they're going to lose the cap, the ballpoint is a good alternative to that situation.
One thing that I think is a really great kind of gift is like a set,
Yes.
because it looks really beautiful. You got, you know, everything you need all packaged together.
That's
It looks
right.
more impressive because the box is bigger. It looks like you
Sure.
put a lot of thought into it.
100%.
And it makes, you know, the person feel special. A really good set that I think a lot of people like, especially if they like art type stuff, is the Visconti Van Gogh pens.
They are beautiful.
And those come in fountain pen, but they also come in ballpoint or roller ball.
Correct.
And they've got the beautiful painting that it's inspired by on the front of the box. And then inside the box, if it's a fountain pen, it comes with the matching ink. Even if it doesn't, it has a little bookmark. They're just really beautiful, and they're really nice. And I've seen both men and women really, really like those
sure.
pens. They're nice.
Now,
gift.
if you're in a situation where you want to penable someone,
Yes, somebody who hasn't
somebody who
hasn't
very
tried
little
pens yet,
experience,
fountain pens
right.
yet.
Maybe they've seen you using yours at school or in the office, and
Right,
they'd
yeah.
love to try it out.
Right, or like you want to give a gift to like a grandchild or one of your kids or somebody who's younger,
Exactly.
or
Then,
brother or sister.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then the Lamy, Safari, and All-Star
Yes.
sets are the perfect gift for
Those
that.
are really great.
You got everything in a box. Everything
Yeah.
they could possibly need. They can discover if they're an ink bottle person versus a cartridge
Mhm.
person and go from there.
Right, it comes with a converter, it comes with the ink, it comes with cartridges, everything.
Exactly.
And they come in a lot of different nice colors, so you can think about like, I think this person likes this color.
Right.
You know, I've seen them wearing this color or whatever, and pick your color, and
Sure.
it's a great gift.
Another gift that comes to mind, another set in particular, say they have some fountain pens in their collection and you would like to take their collection to the next level, so to speak. The Pelican M200 series sets.
Yeah. Especially Appetite. We have
Appetite.
the really great deal on that one.
And then
But-
the most recent Golden Lapis.
and the Rose Quartz.
Rose
That's
Quartz.
a really pretty one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and those are beautiful, really great pens.
They feel very elevated.
Yeah.
You know?
One of
That's
my
a nice
favorite
gift.
pens. Yeah, those are really special. And the way it's packaged up is really nice, too.
Right. There's also a set that we don't talk about much, if at all.
What's that?
The Monteverde Ritma
The
sets.
Ritma sets, yeah.
Not only do they come with a fountain pen, but they come with a rollerball and ballpoint as
So,
well.
like, if you're not sure.
If you're not
or
sure.
you just want, a lot of people like to have matching.
Matching.
Yeah, that is really
Yeah.
cool, and it's special to have matching.
Exactly.
It's kind of a retro thing to have.
It really is.
Yeah, it's cool.
But they come in different colors, so you're not married to just, plain old black or plain old silver. You have
Yeah, we have a lot of
range.
interesting colors on those that we got. What about, like, if you just want to share your love with fountain pens with someone like a coworker, and you don't want to get them something that expensive? It's kind of like a Secret Santa kind of thing or something like
Sure.
that. I think
Plenty of gifts.
really great one for that would be like a Pilot Varsity or Platinum Preppy. They come in a whole bunch of different colors. I always see people coming in and just getting a handful of them in all
Right.
different colors to share with
Oh, totally.
coworkers or
Penable
young
glasses.
people they know, or it doesn't have to be a young person,
Right.
but people that they just want to penable. Gotcha.
Sorry. It was bugging me. Oh, it's coming toward
Bugging you?
Yeah.
Literally. Did I get
Or
it?
was it insecting me, Eric Arnold?
Yes, Eric. Did I get it?
No, it flew this way.
Oh.
All right, it's gone, though. It's gone.
Okay.
So, Platinum Peppy, Pilot Varsity. If you know they sketch things, we also have those sparkle pencils from Faber-Castell.
Really fun.
We have a lot of good sparkle and colored pencils from Faber-Castell.
Yeah.
and stuff
Other
right now.
really fun pens to introduce people, especially young people, to fountain pens are the Pilot Kakuno
Yes.
or the Explorer.
Mm-hmm.
And those both take the larger Con,
The Con
70, which
70.
is really nice.
I do like the Con
really
70
like the Con
a lot.
70. And those come in a lot of different colors, and they're pretty. Yeah, those are good pens.
Those are great.
And the Kakunos have the smiley face on the nose.
It's a delightful feature.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
never not love
I mean,
that.
when you use it, it makes you smile. You look
does.
down and it gives you joy. That's what
And
we want.
that's the focus of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything. If you know someone is an experienced pen user,
Mhm.
there's always ink.
Yes.
There's mountains of ink. you can
Right.
give
So, like,
people.
what about the situation where you know someone loves fountain pens, but you don't know their taste well enough to select a pen for them?
Sure.
Or you know they have a really, really nice collection and you don't want to spend the money that you know that they're up to that level at this point? Inks or a pen case maybe,
Paper.
or those Girolojo leather writing mats are really great.
Yes.
Or the beautiful Cartos stationery sets are really good. Yeah, stuff like that that's fountain pen adjacent.
Right.
If you know someone is into pens but
Exactly.
don't know which pen to give them, that kind of thing is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And those ink sets are really nice.
Right.
We don't have a ton of them this year, but we have some. We have a decent number
A good
of
amount
types.
of Monteverde ink
Yep.
sets.
There's
some J-Urbon.
J-Urbon. We have a limited amount of the Pilot ones from last year. Those were like not intended to be around forever. But the cool thing about those is, they contain the discontinued colors.
They certainly do.
So if you're looking for those discontinued colors, each of those colors is in one of the
They
sets.
certainly are.
Yes. And those are really nicely packaged and just
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like for me at least, I wouldn't buy myself an ink set because I don't know, I just wouldn't. But if someone gave me one,
I would be delighted.
it's really special.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like if you give someone something that you think they wouldn't buy themselves, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
That's another facet of gift giving.
yeah, like they'd want to buy it, but they wouldn't.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You may have some artsy friends who admire the fountain pen use, but don't know how it really applies to their greater style of art.
Mm-hmm.
slap a Fude nib on the Hokoro
Oh, yeah.
dip pen system.
Oh, yeah.
Teach them how to use it. They will be using that Fude like brush strokes in no time.
True. Yeah, those are super fun to
Those
play
are super
around
fun.
with.
And there's also the glass dip pens for something
Yeah.
a little more
Yeah.
elevated and sparkly.
Yeah.
And then
Those
there's-
are also a great thing to pair with if you get the Diamine ink vent calendar
Yes.
and you don't, just to dip and
that's so
try all those
fun.
colors. Such a great color.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
And
You
you
get
know,
something fun every day just to get you through December.
and sometimes you need that.
yeah.
Lastly, if you know someone likes pens, but maybe you have a budget. Maybe you don't know them that well. You just want to give them a little token of affection.
Yes.
Get a little crab pen holder. These little guys are ridiculously cute.
Uh-huh.
They support a nice sized pen.
They support like the heaviest pen
They
we have in the
certainly
store
do.
to the lightest little Pilot Varsity.
If someone gave me this and just said, "Here you go," I would immediately slap my pen on it and say, "Thank
Yeah.
you," and keep it rolling.
They're so fun.
They're so cute.
Especially if you live in Maryland, you got the blue ones.
We got plenty of blue crabs, folks. So, Laura, I have a question for you.
Oh, no.
It's a low pressure question, I promise.
Okay.
If you were to be the recipient of a fountain pen gift,
Yes.
what would that pen be for you?
Oh, like what would be on my wish list?
On your wish list, yes. Perfect phrasing.
Okay. So I couldn't narrow it down to one pen. I decided to do a 3-pronged approach.
3 problems.
So the first prong is, now these are pens that I would really want. This is what we're
Sure.
talking about here. So for a reasonable level approach gift, I secretly want the King of the Night Estie.
Very nice. Very nice.
For a really, really nice gift level that I secretly want, Pelican White Toledo.
I would love to see you own one. It would look so good in your hand.
Yeah.
And then top tier gift.
So the fantasy gift that I would never actually get, but in my dreams, the Namiki Golden Rose.
I knew you were going to say that. You love that pen.
It's so beautiful.
It is
I mean,
gorgeous.
it's amazing.
It's a work of art.
Yeah.
It really is.
So what about you?
So on my dream tier,
You're starting with a dream tier.
I started dream tier and then worked.
Okay,
my way
okay.
down.
That
I don't
works.
know.
That
like,
works. Do it.
On the dream tier is the Platinum Izumo Rotting Galaxy.
Oh, not surprised. That's very you.
Oh, it's very me. On the somebody really likes me tier,
Yes.
the Pilot Vanishing Point in Rotting Galaxy.
Ooh, yes.
And then on the probably attainable tier,
Yeah.
the Sailor Professional Gear Standard Size in Iris Nebula.
Ooh.
It's very spacey.
What color is the Iris Nebula? Blue?
It's it's a blue and black, yeah,
Okay.
with some sparkle.
Yes.
Go figure.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that one. Okay.
So this episode's silly segment's a little different. This episode, Thanksgiving is quickly approaching.
Yes.
And that is a time for gratitude
It
and
is.
being thankful for things, etc. So we were talking earlier, and Laura came up with this idea. Phrase it the way you phrased it earlier. Pen or pen adjacent things that we are thankful for.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we came up with our own list.
And I don't know what's on your list, and you don't know what's
I
on my
don't know
list.
what's on yours.
Not all of mine are silly, but
not my. Some of mine are serious. Some of mine are
Okay.
silly.
okay.
So,
Will
do you
we
wanna
take
go?
turns? Let's
Yeah,
take turns.
Let's take turns.
Okay. You go first.
My number one item on this list, the grip section.
Just in general.
In general,
What, can
the
you
fact that it
explain?
exists makes me very
Why?
thankful for it. So I was using
Okay.
a particularly thick pen earlier, and I had my fingers cradling the grip section as I do. I'm like, oh, this is so comfortable. And then I looked at how fat the barrel was, so I slid my fingers back. I'm like, oh, that
Right.
is much less comfortable. And that's how I
Yeah.
became thankful for the grip section.
Okay. Yeah, and some pens have really nice grips. Like my new Optima.
It has a generous grip
It's got a really long grip section. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
You asked, I delivered. Your turn now.
Okay, so the first item on my list is customers who come in and ask me to show them pilot pens, because then I can show off that I have actually learned their number names.
So proud of you. You're like, let's look at this 845.
Like,
Let's
yes,
do this
I
743.
actually know these numbers now. Really,
That is a personal win.
It is.
Yeah.
Now I'm secretly hoping they won't ask me to show some other brands with numbers, because I know I'm going to mess it up. But pilot, I'm like, yes.
You got that down.
Yes.
My number 2 was the Diamine Ink Aurora Borealis.
Why is this?
Because it taught me what my favorite ink family is.
Oh, like the petrol blue kind.
Yeah. Like
okay.
when Reddit came out with Aurora Borealis, I was like, okay, Reddit came out with an ink. And then I tried it, and it was unlike any blue in my collection.
Your gateway petrol.
My gateway petrol, exactly.
I get it.
What about you?
Okay, my next thing I thought of was, I don't have them today, but inky fingers, because it makes me feel cool.
It's like a badge of honor for a fountain pen user.
I love it when my fingers get inky.
That's
and I
right.
love seeing what color's on there. And
Absolutely.
it always washes off at the end of the day.
It's a totally washable tattoo. Number 3, architect nibs. / specialty nibs in general.
Okay. All right.
Damien with All in the Nib ground me my first architect, and I'm in love with it. I play with it all the time.
So an architect is like a reverse stub, right?
Sort of,
like,
yeah.
It's wider on the sideways stroke and thinner on the down.
I just like the way it makes my handwriting look, and it feels comfortable on top of that.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a nice amount. It has just a little bit of feedback to it, which makes me happy because I like a little feedback. Yeah.
Neat.
Your
Okay.
turn.
The next one I had on my list was the texture of my pilot Ishime. It centers me, focuses me on something that brings me pleasure.
This is very you.
It is.
I love that.
I just love the way that pen feels.
It's such a
And
good
it's just-
feel.
I don't have it with me today, but yeah.
I can understand. I can see you now. Just
Which is
with the
pretty
texture of the
unusual
pen.
because I keep it in my pen case most of the time. I really like to.
it's a gorgeous
Yeah.
pen. My next one is Penjoyment Purple and the opportunity to come up with it.
I thought of that, but I didn't write it down.
That is a unique experience that I will never
Yes.
forget, and I'm glad we got to do it
Same.
together.
It's so special having our own ink, and I love
Definitely.
using it. I mean, I have it in my Metropolitan.
I have 3 of my pens inked
my
with
Metropolitan.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great behaving ink.
Okay, my next one is when one of my coworkers helps the customer who needs a refill.
We've been those people before. I understand that sentiment all too well.
I am not good at knowing what refill is needed in rollerballs or ballpoints. It's just not my thing.
No,
and there's so
same.
many of them. I'm really bad.
I'm just a patient person. I will try putting any Schmidt refill into any pen. Just
I'm always like, oh, Joel, Lauren, Leila.
My next item is meeting other pen people.
Yeah.
Through this store, met so many different people.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Amazing people.
Yeah. Really
Like-
special people.
People that I get to call my pen friends.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Including you.
Including you.
Next one I have on the list is that I get to be in charge of the sign.
It brings you joy. Who am I to get in the way of that?
I love the sign. Unfortunately, the sign's kind of weak today. It needs new batteries.
It
but
needs new batteries. That's
I
right.
love the sign.
Next item on my list, pen shows.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You mean pen YouTube shows or pen shows like the DC
Both.
pen show,
Any
etc.?
excuse to inhale pen content on YouTube, to, some exceptions, and being around other people at a pen show.
Yeah.
when I'm not working them
Yeah. Yeah.
and just I get to be a person, it's nice.
That's really special.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What
should
about
have
you?
thought of that one. That wasn't on my list, but I agree. Next one on my list was the way the light catches on the stripes of my pelicans when I turn them in my hand. It's just so
That
beautiful.
material is special.
It's really beautiful.
That's the A5 notebook.
Now,
pen
which one is the
adjacent.
A5? That's another thing I'm super bad
the
at knowing
mid-size.
what these different number A6, 5, whatever.
So the one that I'm writing on now is an A4.
This really big one. What's this one I'm using? Oh, that's a weird. What about my Nemesis?
Yours looks like a
Is that an A5? The one that I use
the
all the time?
A5 is the one you use all the time.
Okay. Yeah, A5 is a great size.
It's a great size. I can
is.
chuck it into my purse.
Yeah.
It doesn't take up too much space.
Yeah.
A5 notebook. Thank you for existing.
Agreed. Okay, the next one on my list is the feeling of precision when writing with a very fine nib. I just really like that control and like how you can do really small detail. It's just really special. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. One of mine is I like watching. I like broader nibs. I like stubbed nibs.
Yeah,
I like a wet nib. I like watching the ink dry.
Oh yeah, I
Little
do
pools of ink
too.
just slowly drying up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a simple pleasure.
Uh-huh.
I'm thankful for it.
I agree. It wasn't on my list, but I totally agree. Okay.
You like precision. I like watching ink dry. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Again.
The next one on my list is being able to select 6 different pens to bring to church and color the children's bulletin and have
So
6
you.
harmonious but contrasting ink colors.
Laura, when you first told me you did this,
Yes.
I was like, "There's a reason why we're friends." And
You
this
were
is
like,
it. I was
Laura's
delighted.
insane.
No,
Really?
far from it.
Aw.
I was delighted. I'm like, "This is my coworker. This is my new pen friend. I'm so happy. This person exists in the real world."
I didn't have my hairpin with me this time, so I used a different color, and I really
It
like
paid
it.
off.
Yeah,
I like the new color.
It's really nice.
Yeah. My bulletin board at work is covered in Laura's church drawings, and I regret nothing. I'm so glad. Church drawings and cheese balls, apparently. Penabling people is on my list.
Definitely.
I think of Thanksgiving this time last year with my brother, penabling him, and he showed up to Pen Boutique on Black Friday, and he wanted more. I let him borrow my pen on a
where
Wednesday.
He's gone from there.
Oh my God, he has a
my
perfectly
gosh.
curated collection.
Yeah.
And he is something.
Yeah.
He's something special. So my brother also makes the list. Yay!
Okay.
What's next on yours?
The next thing I had on my list was working with coworkers who are amused by my quirks, appreciate my strengths, and support my weaknesses. Like
Oh, I do appreciate every one of your quirks.
yeah. But it's not just you. Other coworkers
They
do
certainly
too.
do.
Yeah.
They certainly
And
do.
this
You are
is a-
well loved in this
This
company.
is a special place to work.
It really is. Oh man, the vanishing point made its way onto my list.
In what way?
Just
That it
by
vanishes?
sheer virtue of its existence. I'm like, I love this pen. After like 2 weeks of using Seashore, I'm sold.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I firmly believe
Now
in the
you've
vanishing
got
point.
now you've got one on your wish list.
It made its way there. Yeah.
All right, I got one more
right.
that I think we can segue into the next section.
That's
with.
right.
It's having a job that involves whomping things down.
That's a good way to close out the silly segment. Speaking of which,
Yes.
we're nearing the end of the episode, folks.
We are.
You know what time it is.
Mailbag!
love the way you womp. We have one letter this week.
Ooh, I didn't pre-open it.
Uh-oh.
The letter opener. Wait a second. Where's the letter?
Where's the letter opener?
Did Amber steal it?
No, she didn't steal
Where's
it. We've got poppies and pumpkins on the washi tape.
Ooh, I like that pumpkin one.
I like the poppy one. And she wrote, yes, I travel with washi tape.
Very good.
Very nice.
What's the stamp?
It's got an interesting design on it. I wouldn't know what to call that. You know why she wrote, I travel with washi tape on the back?
She was traveling when she wrote it?
She was. This is postmarked in Houston, Texas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was thinking of us while traveling.
That
Thank
is
you,
really
Stacy.
nice. Thank you, Stacy.
More washi tape.
Oh, goody.
Oh, very
and a
good.
drawing.
And a drawing. November 11th.
Okay.
Greetings, Leila and Laura, from rural Texas. Quick sketch below on this foggy morning. I didn't draw the fog. A look out across the pasture. I'm back where I grew up to help my mom for a bit. Aww. I have my oboe since I have to keep practice for a concert next week.
Aww.
I'm writing on some old misprinted letterhead I've left here. Top cut off and washi tape.
Smart.
Writing with platinum preppy with a brown cartridge. I was quite busy before leaving on this trip. Perhaps of most interest is that I went to Seattle Opera's production of Jubilee.
I've never heard of Jubilee, but that's still cool.
Yeah. They had premiered it just the week before. A new modern opera
Nice.
featuring spirituals and the story of the Fisk singers.
Oh, that's great.
Hearing some of the cast talk and answer questions afterwards was an extra sweet bonus.
Oh, that's really cool.
I'll make this a short letter since I need to get back to tasks around here.
Okay.
I hope you all have had a lovely turn to November. All the best, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
That's so sweet. Look at the sketch.
Oh, I love that little
It's
gate
perfect.
and everything.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Stacy, that was very sweet of you. Thank you for thinking of us.
You know, yes, thank you, Stacy. You know what I was thinking of?
With the letter opener pointed at me.
If people are into sending holiday cards,
Ooh.
we'd love to get holiday cards.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, Laura.
It would be so fun to have that in the mail bag.
That would be. I'll post the address below as I always do. Feel free to send us a holiday card, a postcard, a letter, a secret confession that you don't want to read us to read on air. Anything you want. Let us know what pen and ink you're using. We'd love to read it.
Or send us what's on your top favorite wish list of pens you want in the three-pronged tiered approach.
That's right. Send us your fantasy, your high reach, and your reasonable pen wish list. Also, send us what you're thankful for this holiday season.
Yeah.
That'd be really cute to read, too.
Mm-hmm.
As always, because we're on YouTube, remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do.
Hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload. Laura, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, it has.
As always, folks, keep writing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Gift gizzard. Let me try that again.
Are you talking about gizzards?
Gift gizzards are on the horizon.
Gizzards. That's a good Thanksgiving thing.
I was thinking of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then whoosh. that
Giblet
happened.
gravy with
Yep.
gizzards in it.
Delicious.
One of my favorites.
One of my favorites as well.
Very good.